Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Origin, where we are going to go to Denerim, and I am so freaking pumped. But before we do that, I'm actually at the camp and I want to do one more round of checking in, because when I was rewatching some of my stream, my favorite moments have actually just been watching the crew. Also, you'll notice Liliana has this incredible outfit. That's right, it's from Inquisition, so she has her own custom outfit now, so she's like Morgan, and I'm really happy about that. So I don't have her and Alistair twinning, which was really annoying me. And also that outfit's actually freaking amazing. So yeah, I'm really excited. So I also did a bunch of other cheats because I'm a cheater. We all know that I'm a cheater and I suck at playing games, so I did a ton of other cheats. But before I get into everything, if you are new here, please give this video a subscribe, because I post content like this often and I love streaming and getting to know all of you. And also, if you are enjoying this series, please give this video a thumbs up. It would be greatly appreciated. Now, I did take Sten on like the saddest recruitment just to go to my party box, but we'll see if he has any more dialogue for me. If not, I'm gonna take him to Denerim for sure.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
Okay.
As you wish.
I can't talk to him. That's fine. I'm gonna keep talking to everybody else, because the truth is I really want to like kind of, I don't want to miss any dialogue, you know what I mean? So I don't want to progress the story before I know that all their dialogue's done.
Here I am.
I want to discuss something personal.
Again? I'm game.
Never mind. Okay, hold on.
Here I am.
I have some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
You've never killed an innocent?
Now there's an interesting word, innocent. How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
That sounds like an excuse.
Death happens, as we like to say, and when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed, the pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
I take no pleasure in killing.
It is not pleasure per se, nothing sexual. It is more a sense of satisfaction, a feeling of power. Does that make sense? No matter. There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, oh, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Why not? You can do whatever you like.
Whereas I am content merely doing what I happen to be good at. It's a talent that not many come by, honestly. I don't see why I need not pursue it. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that guy. I definitely don't like him in a romanceable sense, but let me actually, I have a gift for him, so let me just go and give him the leather boots. I'm pretty sure the leather boots are his. Actually, you know what? Before I officially give him these leather boots, let me double check, because I don't trust myself. Yeah, here's. Okay, leather boots.
That smell. This is uneven leather, isn't it? I would know that anywhere. I don't know how you found it, but thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Now, if only you could find me a prostitute or two, a bowl of fish chowder, and a corrupt politician, I'd really feel like I was home. And they fit as well. Marvelous.
Yes, yeah, seriously. I actually think I'm starting to like Win more than Morgan, so I'm gonna go to Morgan next. After this conversation with Morgan, I will give her the black grimoire, but I just really wanted to see if there was a conversation, but someone said in the last part that I already missed it, unfortunately.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Is Flemeth really what she seems?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A powerful Maleficar.
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Ah, I see. That does explain much. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Just how long ago was this?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another man?
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
So she truly loved Osen then.
That was not the point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Of course, Flemeth would say that. Which, she never invaded, or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords, Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
An interesting story. Thank you, Morgan.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
There's nothing to really say about her.
I see. I find myself a little envious, to tell the truth. But it matters not. Let us move on.
Okay, so let me try one more time.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Okay, so never mind. And then I want to see...
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. See you later, John. Alright, so I'm gonna give her the black grimoire then, because I've talked to her as much as I can. Ooh, maybe I should... Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer. I'm just gonna wait a little bit longer. But that was such a cool story about Flemeth. Oh my gosh, I loved it. Oh, that was so cool. Okay, now it's time to talk to Wynn. Hey, Wynn.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
It means I've been chosen to do something important.
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean I say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
I suppose that makes sense.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
I don't want power. I never wanted it.
If you live apart from others and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Oh, I just love you so much. Okay, I'm gonna talk to her one more time.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, because I actually don't think I've even spoken to you at all. I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Why didn't you want to stay at the tower?
The circle is in good hands. Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
I'm glad for your company.
The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you, need all the help you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
I wanted to make sure you really wanted this.
No, of course I don't. I'm old and unsure of what I'm doing. Actually, I'd rather be in a warm chair in the sun, being served pudding or some other easily digestible food.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it that way.
I know. I was just teasing. The ability to laugh at myself is something I developed too late in life. But to allay your fears, yes, I am sure this is what I want.
More questions.
What's on your mind?
Are you feeling better now?
Oh, yes, and thank you for asking. I'm feeling much better today.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do.
Well, thank you for your kindness, my dear. It certainly warms these rickety old bones.
Okay, I love her so much. I don't want to stop talking to Win, but I'm going to force myself to stop.
Something I can help with?
Well, I just want to say, you look amazing. I love this outfit, and I'm super excited. So, yeah.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
It sounds wonderful.
Oh, it would take me a day or two to talk about the many splendors of Orlais, her golden fields, her lush meadows. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes, living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
What's so special about shoes?
Well, they're shoes. They're pretty. Some of them anyway. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
Well, maybe ugly, but at least they're comfortable.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
We do. Oh, doesn't she look so good? Okay, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. So let me just talk to her one more time.
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
You are a traveling minstrel? Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Tell me about the Darkspawn.
Chantry lore says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
Know any stories from Orlais?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Go ahead.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney, but Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Go on.
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the grand melee. Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
That's terrible. I was hoping for a happy ending.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Orlais so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Wow, that was an amazing story. Do you know any Ferelden legends?
I know one, told to me by my mother a long time ago. It always chilled me to the bone. Maybe you have heard of Flemeth?
Yes, I have heard of Flemeth, Morgan's mother.
Ferelden mothers scare their daughters with talk of Flemeth. They say that if you're bad, Flemeth will spirit you away and bind you to her forever. They also say that Flemeth mourns her lost beauty and will steal yours through your looking glass if she catches you.
Tell me the whole story.
Flemeth's beauty was known throughout the land. She had hair like unto a moonless night, skin as pale as winter's first snow, and eyes as beautiful and perilous as the sea. When she came of age, she came to the attention of the Lord of Haever, Conobar, and he took her for his wife. Conobar soon learned that his young bride had the gift of magic. He kept this a secret, for he feared that she would be taken from him. Flemeth stayed with Conobar for some years, and with his blessing, she practiced her art. And then one day, a young poet named Osen came to the castle. Flemeth was captivated by Osen's voice, and he by her beauty, and they fell in love.
What happened then?
Flemeth longed to be with her true love, and she and Osen fled from Conobar's lands, seeking refuge in the Kokari wilds with the Chasing tribes. They lived there happily for many a year, till the day Flemeth received news that Conobar was dying and longed to see her face one last time. Flemeth's heart swelled with pity for the man who once was her husband, and begged Osen to return to Conobar's side with her. But when Flemeth and Osen entered Haever, they were captured by Conobar's men, and Osen was slain in front of Flemeth's eyes. Flemeth was imprisoned in the highest tower of the castle, there to await Conobar's judgment on her. Distraught at the loss of her love, Flemeth plotted revenge against her husband. She summoned a fey demon, intending for it to wreak vengeance on Conobar. But a spell went awry. The demon possessed Flemeth. Turning her into an abomination, the halls of the castle ran red with blood as Flemeth slaughtered Conobar and all his men. The last of Flemeth's humanity melted away, and at dawn, she stole back to the wilds to plot and scheme for 100 years. They say she took to her side many Chasing men, and with their help, begat her daughter witches, who even now prowl the dark places of the Kokari wilds.
Wow. Tell me about Aveline. Oh, I don't want to hear about it again. There's another story I wanted to hear.
Which one?
Do you know anything about the Dalish?
I have heard a little about how the elves gained their freedom from the Tevinter Imperium. When Andraste began her exalted march against the Imperium, the elves joined her cause to fight their masters. The great elven leader, Shatan, born in captivity, rose up to lead his people. He foresaw a future where the elves were free. Shatan was killed when Andraste was betrayed, but the elves continued to fight, eventually breaking free of the Imperium. The elves claimed the Dales in the south and settled there in a land of their own.
It didn't last?
The elves lived in the Dales for centuries. They resurrected the worship of the elven gods and would allow the building of no chantry. This angered the chantry, and the hostility between the two factions finally broke out in open war. The Chantry says the elves struck first, but I do not know whether to believe it. The Chantry declared a wholly exalted march against the elves, named for Andraste's similar march against Tevinter. During the exalted march of the Dales, the elven cities were sacked, and the elven state completely dissolved. Some of the elves bitterly accepted their fates and surrendered to human rule, living in the human cities as second-class citizens. But others, still fiercely proud of their heritage, refused to bow to the humans, and instead became homeless wanderers. They were the elves of the Dales, the Dalish.
What do you know about Andraste?
Andraste was the Maker's chosen. The Maker had long since abandoned the world when the sound of her singing turned his ear. Beauty, grace, and wisdom enraptured him, and he offered to take her from this flawed world to become his divine bride. But Andraste had an earthly husband and would not forsake him. Instead, she beseeched the Maker to return to his people once more. So earnest was her plea that the Maker was moved, and promised that he would create a paradise on earth if all abandoned their false gods and turned once more to him. And this is why Andraste began her exalted march on the idolaters of the Tevinter Imperium. The Maker granted her his powers with which to smite her enemies. Andraste brought the Imperium to its knees, and her victories converted many to the worship of the Maker.
How did Andraste die?
Alas, it was the frailties of men that betrayed and killed Andraste. Her earthly husband, Maferath, a chieftain of the Alamari tribes himself, grew jealous as his wife's popularity and influence overshadowed his own. She was also revered as the Maker's betrothed, and Maferath began to see their own bond waning in significance as Andraste became ever more devoted to the Maker. Out of envy and spite, Maferath made a pact with the Archon Hysarian of Tevinter, allowing his beloved Andraste to be ambushed and captured. Andraste was burned at the stake in Minrathous, the capital of Tevinter.
But Tevinter has a Chantry, doesn't it?
The Tevinter Chantry claims that in Andraste's last moments, Hysarian's heart softened, and he heard the voice of the Maker telling him to end her suffering. He plunged his sword into her heart, and as her blood washed over his hands, he became one of the faithful. Dissenters said that the Archon only converted because he could not stem the tide of Andraste's cult, and was forced to do so to stay in power. We will never know for sure.
Those were such cool stories. I freaking loved them. That was neat. Okay, I actually did a cheat. I'm sorry, I did a cheat. And I have another flower, and I just want to see if I can give it to her again, because now we're in like a better location. Yeah. Let me try.
Oh, how dear of you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Okay, so it doesn't like have a cinematic or anything, but it's all right.
Here, look at this. Do you know what this is?
That's a rose.
I picked it in Lothering. I remember thinking, how could something so beautiful exist in a place with so much despair and ugliness? I probably should have left it alone, but I couldn't. The Darkspawn would come and their taint would just destroy it. So I've had it ever since.
That's a nice sentiment.
I thought that I might give it to you, actually. In a lot of ways, I think the same thing when I look at you.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, Alistair. That's a lovely thought.
I'm glad you like it. I was just thinking, here I am doing all this complaining, and you haven't exactly been having a good time of it yourself. You've had none of the good experience of being a Grey Warden since your joining. Not a word of thanks or congratulations. It's all been death and fighting and tragedy. I thought maybe I could say something. Tell you what a rare and wonderful thing you are to find amidst all this darkness.
I feel the same way.
I'm glad you like it. Now, if we could move right on past this awkward, embarrassing stage and get right to the steamy bits, I'd appreciate it.
Okay, on. Okay, sounds good. Off with the armor then.
Bluff called. Damn, she saw right through me.
I'm not a she. You're so cute when you're bashful.
I'll be standing over here until the blushing stops, just to be safe. You know how it is.
That's so cute. Okay, so let me see my character record with all these people now. So Morgan is 12. Okay, so it went up a little bit. Liliana is like really loving me. Is it more? Okay, more than Alistair. It's so funny. Okay, Win is 30. Oh, I love Win. Okay, and then this guy was actually negative when we started this part. So even though I got plus 14 with him, it's probably, yeah, it's only plus 11. Yeah, he was -3. He does not like me, but I don't know if I like him either. So it's all good. All right, so then, okay, so I have 75 empty items. Okay. Oh, I wanted to ask him some questions.
Yes?
I have some questions.
Of course.
Why have you remained a Templar if you hate the Chantry?
Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring.
In that case, you should have become a mage.
Oh, you aren't kidding. I think the Templar uniforms are as colorful as they are just so the Templars didn't feel dull in comparison. Last thing you want when you're about to take down some Maleficar out in the woods is to have him point and laugh at your taste in clothing, am I right?
Do all Templars make these jokes, or just you?
Oh, you know, between all the guilt and the hours spent in solemn prayer, any good Templar or priest is just bursting to tell a few good jokes when the opportunity arises. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring.
I really do want to know, yes.
Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al-Eamon had cast me off unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it.
What did you enjoy about the training?
The education, mostly, but also the discipline. You need to have a disciplined mind in order to use the abilities we have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home?
Home is wherever camp is. We're travelers now.
We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good, either way.
You can always keep traveling.
Maybe. Could you? I don't know what I'd find out there that would be any different. I guess it would depend on where I was going. Anyhow, now I've sidetracked us. We'd better get back to what we're supposed to be doing right now. Yes?
I have some questions.
Of course.
Why did you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
That's a cheap answer.
All right. If you want the full explanation, I'll give it to you. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then after the battle, when I should have told you, I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
I guess I can understand that.
I should have told you, anyway. It was important for you to know. I guess part of me likes you not knowing.
Why? What happens when people find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
It doesn't sound stupid at all.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. I guess I should be thankful that Al Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's all right. Oh, I hope he's all right. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am. It was a dumb thing to do.
Don't worry about it, Alistair. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Alright, I think he has one more question.
Yes?
I love how he says yes like that. I have some questions.
Of course.
What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden for longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
He wouldn't tell you.
Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret, it's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
So it was a joke.
More like an initiation. They all went through it too. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take. The taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
Why Orzammar?
You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it.
It seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He will be remembered, Alistair, as will others.
I know. Ending the blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Alright, well, I'm gonna stop talking. He has one more question that I'll save for later. Okay, so let's go this way. Okay, and I'm going to go to Denerim with my crew.
Indeed.
Sorry, I really want to take Win. I do want to take the other three. I will take the other three eventually. Just want to go with these for now. All right, so we have a lot to explore. Chantry board. Okay, let's do that.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Leliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
You have taken up your instruments once again, have you not? So to speak, a bard takes events of great import and puts them to tale.
What happened at Redcliffe was horrible. So many people died, and they were violated by unimaginable evil forces.
That was not so difficult, was it? You may wish to add music, however.
You make it sound as if you enjoyed what happened there. I can barely stomach to think of it.
But we were successful in the end. Victory without cost has little worth.
I just think of what that poor little boy went through. No, I don't want to glorify what happened there.
Then who will learn from these events? I would think on it some more, were I you.
Okay, I'm surprised that they were so civil in Dragon Age Inquisition.
And never to rule over him.
As you say.
All right, let's go ahead and accept all of these. So I will, all these side missions, I will take the other crew members, I promise. But for the main missions, I want to take my peeps. I'm sorry.
Are they who have taken his
right.
and turned it against his children?
Anything?
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones.
Nope,
They shall
nothing
find
over
no rest
here.
in this world or beyond.
I was getting to that part.
Okay. Nope. Okay, good. Now, the Chantry, can we not go in there?
In the name of Andraste, Bride of the Maker, be welcome in this house. While the cathedral is closed, if you need to make wedding or funeral arrangements, you'll have to talk to Sister Olma.
Did someone die? I remember a funeral.
King Kaelin died, remember? Along with most of the army at Ostagar? Maker guide them all.
Why is the cathedral closed?
That which you fear living in the shadow of death alone, I have seen it is only a cloud passing before the sun.
The death toll at Ostagar was staggering. We've had a funeral every day for a lost son or daughter of Denerim, and we've many more yet to hold.
What's wrong with your friend?
Are they singing the chant now? It's a funeral, isn't it?
He should have retired to Val Royeaux years ago, but he wanted to stay and serve the remainder of his days in his homeland. It's the lyrium that does this.
Lyrium did this to him. Why doesn't he stop taking it?
He wouldn't be a Templar anymore.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
He doesn't forget who he is, even if he can't remember anything else.
I'll come back later.
May the light of the Maker guide your steps.
Alright, see you later.
And the Maker does not bread sinners.
Seems a little fishy. Okay.
Oh, would you stop correcting me? I know the chant.
Okay, where are we going over here? I'm literally just exploring everything I can right now. No particular goal in mind. I can't talk to you. This is a humongous place, so I'm sure there's going to be lots to do here.
I do wonder, is it permissible for 2 Grey Wardens to... Oh, what is the word I search for?
Caboodle?
Fraternize.
What's wrong with fraternizing?
It seems most undisciplined for an organization that claims it will do whatever is necessary to end the Darkspawn threat.
One thing has nothing to do with the other.
Oh no? And what if a Grey Warden was forced to choose between the Warden he loved and ending the Blight? What should his choice be?
That is a ridiculous question.
And I have my answer. Most kind of you.
Oh, I guess people are starting to suspect that I like Alistair and that he likes me. Alright, cool.
A little something extra for friendship.
Achievement unlocked, okay. We're picking up a lot of quests. Okay, what's this?
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good fight against Loghain and Howe, right? Good for you. Make a spit on all those arrogant noble bastards. I've also heard you have certain skills. Skills of the street, you might say. No judgments here, mate. I want to help you.
Who are you?
The name is Slim Cauldry, and if you've heard of me, I've been doing a sad job of it, haven't I? I hear a great many things, and for those who view certain pesky laws as mere nuisances, there's some ripe fruit to be plucked out there. I can point the way. All I ask is for a little slice for myself.
Tell me more. I'm interested.
Well, one of my mates noticed your skills. Nice piece of work, that. Uncommon caliber, if you don't mind me saying. But I need to know what else you can do. Ever done bump and grabs? Do much blending in shadows? Different opportunities for different folk, you know.
I want to know all about... Oh, stealth I've covered, but I don't pick pockets. I want to know all about it.
Oh, you're multi-talented, are you? Don't get much of that in these parts. Since the guard will hang or skewer you if you get caught, it makes advancement dicey. Now that we have that settled, just ask away. One point. I don't like blood much. Call me old-fashioned, but the Maker says thou shalt not strangle, decapitate or whatnot unless the other fellow really had it coming, eh? I realise sometimes you do what you have to, but restrained, right? Oh, if you ever need to fence something, I can help with that. I sell trinkets as well. So, what are you interested in?
I'll see you later.
Right you are.
Okay, so he wants me to pick pockets.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right address. She could be inside. Could we go and see?
Yes, let's do that.
Will she even know who I am? Does she even know I exist? My sister. That sounds very strange. Sister. Duh. Oh, now I'm babbling. Maybe we should go. Let's go. Let's just go.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Hey, you have linens to wash? I charge 3 bits on a bundle. You won't find better. And don't trust what that Natalia woman tells you either. She's foreign and she'll rob you blind.
I'm not here to have any wash done. My name's Alistair. Well, this may sound sort of strange, but are you Goldana? If so, I suppose I'm your brother.
My what? I am Goldana, yes. How do you know my name? What kind of tomfoolery are you folk up to?
He's telling the truth. Please, listen to him.
Look, our mother, she worked as a servant in Redcliffe Castle a long time ago before she died. Do you know about that?
You! I knew it! They told me you was dead. They told me the babe was dead along with mother, but I knew they was lying.
They told you I was dead? Who? Who told you that?
Them's at the castle. I told them the babe was the king's and they said he was dead. Gave me a coin to shut my mouth and sent me on my way. I knew it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that. The babe didn't die. I'm him. I'm your brother.
For all the good it does me. You killed mother, you did, and I've had to scrape by all this time. That coin didn't last long, and when I went back, they ran me off.
This is hardly Alistair's fault. Oh, sorry. That's hardly Alistair's fault, is it?
And who in the Maker's name are you? Some servant of his to carry all his riches, I expect.
Hey, don't speak to him that way. He's my friend. And a Grey Warden, just like me.
Oh, I see. A prince and a Grey Warden too. Well, who am I to think poorly of someone so high and mighty compared to me? I don't know you, boy. Your royal father forced himself on my mother and took her away from me. And what do I got to show for it? Nothing. They tricked me good. I should have told everyone. I got 5 mouths to feed. And unless you can help with that, I got less than no use for you.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say.
Goldana, Alistair came here hoping to find his family.
Well? So he's found it. I'm his sister. But what are you to me, boy? Except the one who took my mother away,
You think I wished her dead? I never wanted that. I didn't have the life you think I did, Goldana.
I suppose not. A bastard is still a bastard, isn't he? But... brother or no, I've got 5 mouths to feed and no time to spare until they are.
And let me promise you this, Goldana. I'll do whatever I can, speak to whomever I have to ensure you and your children are taken care of.
That sounds all well and fine, but you'll have to forgive me if I don't exactly hold my breath.
You have my promise. I can't give you more than that. Let's go. I want to go. Goodbye, sister. Well, that was not what I expected, to put it lightly. I lived up to my promise, I suppose, but this is the family I've been wondering about all my life? I can't believe it. I guess I was expecting her to accept me without question. Isn't that what family is supposed to do? I feel like a complete idiot.
I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry it turned out like this.
Yes, I'm sorry too. I guess I should have known better. Let's just go. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Alright, well, we have quest updated. Huh? Companion, what, that was it? Oh, wow. That's it. Okay. Eliminate criminals prying on innocents. Chantry board. Earn sacred ashes. Medicine and magic are failed to cure Eamon, who slips closer to death each day. You have been told to earn sacred ashes. Continue the ashes to make your profit. Andraste has learned healing powers. Lady Town earn. Must be found. Locate the Chantry scholar in Denerim. Okay, so we have to do this in Denerim. Oh, okay. Alright, so that makes sense. So that's why we're here. That is why we're here. Okay, so let me go back to the map. Okay, so then we have... Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. Chantry, Chantry... Oh, there's a Chanter over there I'm supposed to go talk to? Okay, let me go do that. Not her, right?
Against his children.
They shall be named Maleficar, a cursed one.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought.
Oh, because I physically did a quest that I didn't even know I had done. Okay. I think I will pick pockets, but yeah, sure, okay.
Good to see you, Warden. Fighting the good fight, eh?
Yeah, who's your mark?
I've got one. Should be easy pickings. 50 silver.
Wait, I have to pay silver?
A lady's maid is in the marketplace. She's wearing bright green. Should be easy to spot. She's got a purse with some of her mistress's ill-gotten gems. Just relieve her of her purse, and then we both come out ahead. Good luck, Warden.
Alright, so in the market, lady's maid. A lady's maid.
Oh, the mistress will be cross with me if I'm late.
How do I do this?
Prices keep on climbing. Oh, the mistress will be cross with me if I'm late.
I have no idea how to do this. Hold on. How do I do it? I don't know how to do it.
Oh, the mistress will be cross with me if I'm late.
How do I do it? Okay, I'm not gonna bother then.
Another visitor, the maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares.
Who are you?
Master Trader Ignacio, at your service, good sir. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Cesar handles the trade stock, I handle other affairs.
What affairs are those?
Business deals, meetings. Cesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store.
You aren't from Ferelden, are you?
No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road, but I was born past the waking sea in Antiva. It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
What do you mean?
On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here, and a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time.
With the Blight, Ferelden isn't exactly safe either.
Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
What stories do you have of Antiva?
It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
Farewell.
Luck be to you, Warden.
Okay. So I really don't know where I'm going. But I'm gonna do this.
Blast and
Blood
damnation.
and damnation.
Blasted.
Actually, I don't want to not
Yes.
take him. I'll take
Yes.
him. And I'll take Win. Oh,
Yes.
there we go. Perfect. Oh, Win. Oh, she just leveled up herself. Alright.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Is the market district really that bad?
The lower market isn't deemed important by the captain of the guard, even less with Al Howe in charge. So when I finally get the new men I request, I get the delightful surprise of discovering their Lord Such-and-Such's illegitimate, untrained, moronic whelps. But lords keep sending me more of them. It's decent pay, no expectations, a uniform. So I have a legion of bastards to protect the market from pickpockets, stabbings, and whatnot, and Al Howe's specially picked men are the worst of the lot.
How are they worse?
With the bastards, I just have to worry about dicing, the odd bit of drool, or yelling at them too loudly and hurting their poor feelings, and then getting chewed out by their noble fathers. But I swear, the Arl's men are more criminal than the miscreants we occasionally arrest. Some of them are the criminals we have to arrest. So if your lifeblood isn't draining in the gutters as we speak, don't bother reporting it.
Do you need any help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy.
Sign me up, Sergeant.
Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Okay, so I'm going to actually take Win out
Horse feathers.
and put you in.
Yes. Vashaden.
Braska.
Yes.
Yes.
Because I want to try to... Oh, you suck. My game just crashed, and I don't know where it would have saved. I will go with an autosave, but I hope that it just autosaved right after that conversation, because that would be amazing. Let's go to resume. Oh, no. Hold on a second. Load game. Okay, so it's only the last little bit that was cut out. That's fine. So we have to do Alistair's sister mission again.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Can I take the same peeps then? You know what? Maybe that was my penalty for actually not taking my three favorites. The truth is, none of these characters, well, these characters are in Dragon Age Inquisition. I want to get to know, I love this. This is so cool. You know what I mean?
I do wonder, is it permissible for two Grey Wardens to...
They are sinners who have given
just
their
the
love
word
to
I
false
search.
Yeah, well, you already said this to me, Morgan, so I don't really care to listen to it right now. You're just jealous.
For blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of...
Okay, there we go. I don't know. I'm not going to pick up the pickpocket one yet because I actually truly don't know how to do that.
The client is very pleased. Come back soon.
Okay, cool. Quest completed. All right. See, this is much faster.
All right. I've come up with one. A question that you can't answer.
Are you talking to me?
That's right. You think you're so smart. I've got an academic question that I bet you won't be able to answer.
Oh, I doubt that.
So tell me then, what was the name of Andraste's husband?
This is a religious question, not an academic one.
You're joking, right? A 5-year-old could answer that question. Do you not know more than a child?
I care nothing for your religion, and this game of yours is over.
Oh, how the mighty have crumbled.
Oh, that's too funny. I wonder if they're actually going to get along towards the end of this game. Let me save. Let me save it. Alright. So I'm going to raid some stuff. I actually don't think that there was anything here. Now that I'm remembering.
But one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners who have given their love to false gods.
Just quickly doing a once over just to make sure. Oh, who are you?
Good day.
Okay, good day to you too. Can I go in there? Nope. Alright, can I go in there? Nope.
Magic exists to serve man and never.
Is that really all of Alistair's mission? There's no like second part to it or anything?
Turn your attention elsewhere. My business does not concern you.
Of course.
Thank you and farewell.
Okay, so maybe it's gonna concern me eventually. I just don't have it yet. Because that was rather rude and I feel like I need to do something about it. Iron ring. Ooh, I can sell that. Alright. Are we just gonna
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Are we literally just gonna loot? Oh, a key is required. Just gonna loot the marketplace. Alright.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Thank you. Allow me. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, keys required for that too. Alright, so let me just double check over here. Who are you? Oh, I already spoke to you.
Another visitor, the maestro.
Yeah, who are you? Who are you?
Caesar handles the trade stock.
Yeah.
It has been many. You can live a longer life. I take that.
Okay, there we go.
If you have coin, welcome to our shop. If not, move along. Too many refugees blocking customers.
I'm not a refugee.
I didn't think so, sir. Too much flesh on the bones. You walk tall, proud, not hunched. Sad times in Ferelden.
Know anything special about Denerim?
Better trade cities to the north, but plenty good trade here. Now with war and blight, business is bad.
Have you anything for sale?
Oh, yes.
Okay, well, I want to sell my iron ring. I don't need that. What are these? Tier 4. That could be potentially good. So I'll have to keep that for a while. Alright. I'll keep it for a bit. Nothing else there? Okay, good. Alright, let's continue on. Okay. Oh, what's this? You know what? Let me go back and pick up that other mission first. And we can do Alistair's thing again. I'll skip it this time, though. You know what? Let me just do Alistair's one. I'll skip it.
That's my sister's house. I'm almost sure of it. This is the right... Will she even know who I am? Oh, now I'm babbling.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, you have linen? My what? I am Goldana, yes.
He's telling the truth.
You!
Them?
For all the good it does me.
That's hardly his fault.
And you...
Hey, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. And let me promise you, you have...
Okay.
I guess I was...
I really hope that there's more to that. Like, I'll be sad if that's it. I feel like there needs to be another thing involved in that, because that's just no fun. Okay.
You here to report another crime? I swear we should just cordon off the entire district. Oh, can I help you, Warden?
Yeah, do you need help?
What? You're serious? I mean, yes, I could use help. I've got a pretty popular establishment that's crawling with mercenaries. If I send my boys in, someone might get, Maker forbid, hurt, and I'll have to explain to their noble fathers that being a guard is actually dangerous.
What do you need me to do?
The name of the whorehouse is the Pearl. Beat down any mercenaries that are out of line and send them a message. I said beat down, not kill. Let me make that really clear. Not on fire, or exploded, or make a nose, whatever type of grisly death you can dream up. Sorry. Used to giving orders to my boys. Just leave them breathing and I'll be happy. Thank you, Warden. Happy hunting.
Okay, now let me save the game. Because that was accidental. Okay, so now where are we going? Noble Tavern, Wade's Emporium. Okay, well let me look this up as far as Chantry Board. Have I already done all of those? Okay. The Chantry has unwittingly provided an opportunity to disrupt the plans of traitorous Logain. Head of the location marked on the map. Okay. Denerim. Criminals paying innocent folk in back alleys. Okay, I have to do that. Get rid of mercenaries at Pearl. Make active. So I guess if we're going on here. Great. Literally does not change anything. Oh. Dirty back alleys. Oh, got to go to travel. Wow, I forgot how big this place is. Yeah. Totally forgot how big this place is. Okay, so I need a key to get into there.
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family.
Greetings, my lord.
So, you met this sibling of yours?
Half-sister, but yes.
And you made a promise to help her?
Yes.
Why would you do such a thing? This woman is a parasite who will appreciate nothing you do. You know this.
It's moments like this when I truly appreciate the difference between you and me.
It is moments like this when I truly wonder at the difference between you and a toadstool.
Oh my god. Love this so much. I just love it so much. I love their bickering. I just can't help it. Oh. Okay, let's go in here. Don't know what we're supposed to do in here.
Yes? What are you doing here?
Who are you?
My name is Wayland. I'm the assistant of the scholar Brother Genetivi. This is his house.
Where is he? I'm looking for him.
That makes two of us. I haven't seen Brother Genetivi in weeks. He said no word. It's so unlike him. I'm afraid something has happened. Genetivi's research into the urn may have led him into danger.
Do you think he's in trouble because of the urn?
Perhaps the urn has been lost for a reason. I pray for Genetivi's safety, but hope dwindles with each passing day. I tried to send help, but some knights came from Redcliffe looking for him not long ago. I sent them after Genetivi and they too have disappeared.
Where did you send them?
No, don't ask me where they went. You'll go after them. And what if ill luck should befall you too? This search is a curse on all of us. Some things are not meant to be found. I know that now.
I'm willing to risk it. Tell me where they went.
So be it. All he said before he left was that he would be staying at an inn near Lake Calenhard, investigating something in that area.
What exactly was he investigating?
I don't know. All I discovered from going through his research was that he was staying at the inn.
But you just said that he spoke to you and told you that.
Yes, of course he told me, but I also went through his things to see if I could find other clues to his whereabouts.
And I suppose you found no other clues?
No, I didn't. Everything pointed to the same place. You're wasting time. If you insist on going after Brother Genetivi, you should leave as soon as possible.
You said I shouldn't go looking for Genetivi or the urn.
I mean, well, you seemed so earnest. If anyone is to find him, they should do it sooner rather than later.
Or do you just not like me asking all these questions?
I am just his assistant. I just follow instructions.
Something seems to be troubling you. Are you all right?
Yes, of course. Thank you for your concern. It's been a very difficult time for me, and sometimes I don't know what to think or feel. I want Genetivi to be rescued, but I don't want more people to be hurt. You understand, don't you?
Yes, of course.
Follow in Genetivi's footsteps if you must, but be careful.
Alright. Is he hiding something? Can I ask him one more time?
You've returned. You haven't gone to the inn, have you?
I literally haven't left the house yet.
Ah, of course, of course.
What do you know about the Urn of Sacred Ashes?
The legend states that Andraste's ashes were stolen by her followers and hidden away. Brother Genetivi knew more about it, but he was secretive about his discoveries.
Can you tell me about Brother Genetivi?
He was an elderly man, kind, a little eccentric. He was very devoted to his quest for the Urn of Sacred Ashes and spent many hours buried in his books and his notes. His research was his life.
Tell me about yourself.
I am merely an assistant to a poor scholar. I fetched his tea and warmed his slippers by the fire. Occasionally, I would help him organize his notes.
I should go. Something seems to be fishy about that guy, but unfortunately, I just do not have the patience to, find out. Oh. Okay, Codex. What's over here?
What are you doing? You're not supposed to go in there.
Why not?
I'm sorry, but that room is not for guests. It's full of books and papers, and I'd rather they were not disturbed.
I won't mess them up.
I said no. Genetivi was a very private person.
I'm afraid I have to insist. You're hiding something, and I want to know what it is.
No, don't touch that door!
Off I go. Very well.
Oops.
No quarter shall be given.
Something is fishy about him. I feel bad that I killed him. I didn't mean to. But I tried to persuade him. And he didn't want to be persuaded, so there's nothing else I could do. And honestly, he doesn't seem like a really relevant character, so he's dead.
As you wish.
Alright, so let's see. New codex entry. Church added, steel, Andraste, mage robes. Okay. We got a bunch of stuff that I could potentially use. Is there anything else? I want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Doesn't sound like it. Just a bunch of those noises for nothing. Oh.
On it.
The body of the real Waylon.
Off I go.
Oh, wait. Why? Wait. Okay. Right click to examine the corpse. Yeah.
It has begun.
Well, it doesn't. So, does this update my journal entry? Like, there's not even. Okay, so basically. Find the urn. Okay, well, obviously that's freaking weird. There's a real corpse. I'm sad that no one can interact with it. So that means I feel way less guilty about killing that character because he's a dick. He probably killed this guy, which is why he didn't want us to go in. So bye. Wow, poor real Waylon. No, 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 and no. Aw, crap, I took it out of my queue. So, oh, there it is. I got it now. So let me put this in here. No, wrong person. Dalen, talent points, please. I had to put this here just so I could take it off all the time. Alright, and Lily.
I am ready.
Taking yours off too, thank you. Liliana looks so freaking phenomenal, does she not? Look at her outfit. She is Dragon Age Inquisition ready.
Hello there, Warden. I'm a friend. I've heard you're putting up the good...
Blah, 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 blah,
I want to
blah.
help you.
Who are you?
I can point the way.
Tell me if I'm...
Ever done bump and grab? So, what are you interested in? I've got one. Should be easy.
Alright, so we are going to go with you. Because I think I have a higher skill. Here we go. Achievement unlocked. I'm a pickpocket. I'm a pick, I'm a pocket, I'm a meanie, I'm a rocket.
You're back, eh? One lady's maid groped and... You want something else? I got one. Better than the last. One sovereign. I thought...
Okay, I don't know who it... Whoa, I should have probably listened. Shoot, I think it's this guy. No! Game crashed again. This game is so glitchy. I hate it. Okay. Load. Do I have an autosave? Jenny TV's home. Okay, I think I saved it right before I left, right? Yeah, he's already dead. Okay. Thankfully. Stop doing this. It's really annoying, bro. It's really annoying. Okay, so, oh, no. This needs to be turned off. I wish I could just forget that ability.
Yes?
I don't know what that does, but yeah.
It shall be done.
Okay, well, at least we know what we're doing. We got...
What do you wish of me?
Oh, no, thanks. Never mind. Alright. Sorry, Morgan. Okay, go in here. And the real corpse. The body of the real corpse. Okay. So, that was it, right? Just those three things? Okay. Oh, why is he naked now? Did we steal all of his stuff? Is that what we just did? Okay, continue. Alright, so now I can actually listen to the correct amount of information. I'm really glad that these three are with me because they won't judge me for pickpocketing. Okay.
Hello there, Warden.
Okay, blah, 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 blah,
I
blah,
want to
blah,
help
blah,
you.
blah, blah.
I can point the way. Ever done bump? So, what are you interested in? I've got one. Should...
Okay, and then when I do the next one, I'll make sure to listen to who the mark is. And I'll also say before I walk over there. Got it. Pouch of gems. I'm guessing this is just a sale item. I could be wrong.
You're back, eh? One lady's maid groped and pilfered. At least that's how I'd like to imagine it happened. You
Wow.
want something else?
What a loser.
I got one. Better than the last. One sovereign. I thought you might like this one. Sir Nancine has a fancy and expensive sword. Paid for courtesy of her oppressive taxes on her lands. She's going to be at the wonders of Thedas soon, no doubt figuring new ways to kick her peasants where it hurts. This swipe will be tougher. She's got good eyes, and stealing a sword from a scabbard isn't easy. If you can blend in shadows, that might help. Good hunting to you, Warden.
Alright, sounds good.
You're back, eh? No luck yet, eh? Keep trying. I've got a place for you. It should be easy money for you. It'll cost one sovereign, though. Lady Sophie is an intimate of Al Hal. Real intimate. She's visiting the country, because that's what rich folk do when the whole bloody kingdom's in danger. Sorry, they just get me so angry. Her room in the Nord Noble Tavern is unattended. That means her valuables are just there for the taking. You've got the tavern staff to worry about, plus she has hired a guard. A very overworked, tired and bored guard, though. Just be careful and you should be fine. Good luck.
Alright. So save the game now. So I was obviously going to the wrong place, so it's probably a good idea that my game crashed anyway, so. He's a criminal. Oh, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I don't want to do this. I guess it's too late. Okay, the pearl, yeah. Let's go to the pearl. Oh, geez. This is happening in Denerim too, okay, apparently.
More enemies ahead.
Yeah, that's fine. What about you? Foolish! Hey, watch it!
Here.
It's a fine thing we've done.
All right. Let's steal stuff. And then I'm actually going to change my party. Shall be done. I'm going to change my party. I'm going to change my party. All right, so let's go over here.
It has begun.
All right. Oh, wow. You can go into that place? Hold on. Oh, I see. That's just... Wait. No, wait. Ah, I can actually go there. There we go. We got something else over here. Okay. So let me switch my party.
Blast and damnation! Of all the...
Yes.
Yes.
Alright. I've never used them before.
Very well.
Okay, where are we at? The bouncer.
Why do they call it a brothel? There's no broth. Or is there?
Ah, I grew up in a place such as this. They say you can never go home again, but for 10 silvers an hour, you can get pretty close.
This place stinks of desperation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's click save. Alright, and... Now I can't talk to her. Or her, apparently. Okay.
That scamp cut. Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
Surprise me.
Ooh, adventurous are you? I think we can accommodate you. Come with me.
Oh my god, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh my gosh! I'm like naked right now. Okay, hold on. What the hell? What am I supposed to be doing? Okay, hold on. Crime wave. Okay. I'm so upset that I did that. Okay, but anyway. Pearl. Get rid of the mercenaries in the Pearl. Ask you to clear out any of the rounds. Like, what the heck? I don't want to be naked right now. Okay. That is so funny. How do I get my clothes back on? I have no armor. Nothing.
It has begun.
Show your customers that a good exit strategy operates professional. Okay, what? Did I pick those items up? Okay, there we go. I'm back. Okay. Now we're not supposed to kill anyone.
Draw your weapon.
Are you talking to me?
Your weapon. Draw it.
Why? Are we under attack?
I want to see what you can do.
You want to fight me? Just like that?
You are a Grey Warden. How are you going to face an archdemon if you cannot face me?
It is a mystery, I'll admit.
I should let your weakness damn us all? Draw your sword. I'll try not to injure you permanently.
I don't have to prove anything to you, forget it.
So you do have a spine. Pity you don't use it.
Okay, stop being mean to my boyfriend. Okay, seriously though, where do I go? Okay, let's see.
Perhaps I could have a try at that. Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Well then try it then. Insufficient skill. Alright. Well, my bash apparently is insufficient skill as well. That's okay. I really wish I knew where I was going.
Very well.
Sausage? The gray nug flies north for the winter. Sausage? Just open up. Damn it. Okay, so I guess we're not getting in there. That is hilarious. Okay, sausage? What? It's too funny. Okay.
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
You brazen hussy.
No, 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 no.
You in your
no,
place.
no, how do I do this? I punched him, right? No, wait, no. How do I do this? I don't want to, I want to just punch them. So do I have to unequip myself? Okay, hold on. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to take everybody's stuff off. Yeah. Let me do that. Yeah, because we have to just punch them. How do I melee attack? Ha! Nope, nope, nope. Hold on. Options. Key bindings. Melee. Melee attack. Huh. Huh. All right, hold on. Let me look it up. So, Dragon Age Origin, how to melee attack. I know I used to do it all the time. Oh, I think it's just, I think actually I got it. I'm pretty sure. Okay. No, 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 no. What the hell?
Too good. Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate you're a true friend.
No, we're not doing this right now. No, we're not doing this.
Be off with you now.
Okay, I have totally failed this whole thing. I have no idea how to do this. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Go to the journal. So I ask you to clear out any rowdy mercenaries you find in the Pearl Brother down at the... Okay, but he said, like, don't kill them, though. That's the thing. I just don't know. Okay, hold on, let me...
That scamp Kylon sent you, right?
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for white falcons only.
Ah, there we go. Okay. Who or what are the White Falcons?
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
By the order of the guard, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Nobles want solid, reliable soldiers, not riffraff.
You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Okay, there we go. So I didn't even need to talk to that lady. Yeah, so I won't be surprising myself. So I'm not going to cheat on Alistair, obviously. I'm obviously a good guy. So what's this then?
Stop playing games, Isabella. We want our money.
I think you forget who you are speaking to. I will give you a chance to leave quietly.
You brazen hussy. Someone needs to put you in your place. She's too good.
Be off with you now. And look who we have here. Come to apologize for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard, and the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
Perhaps some introductions are in order?
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed.
Your fighting skills are impressive.
I assume you saw that little drama, and none of these poor brutes has ever proven a match for me. They are too clumsy and predictable. I fight with quickness and wit, rather than with brute force and strength. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Will you teach me how to be a duelist?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of Darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
All right, what game?
Have you ever played Wicked Grace? It is easy to learn, but difficult to master. You must watch your opponent's moves as carefully as your own. Before we start, the cards must be shuffled. Shall I, or would you like to?
I'll shuffle them.
Good. Go ahead, then. Are you done yet? 5 cards each to start with, and may the cleverest player win. Andy?
Cheating, I see.
You certainly have quick reflexes. I'm quite impressed. And as for me cheating, well, the game does not matter. I just wanted to see if you could outwit me. You have proven yourself quick and resourceful, and I would be honored to pass my skills on to you.
Oh my gosh, look at these responses. Teach me now.
Come. We will need some space for this.
All right, so did I learn it?
I don't think there's anything else I can teach you. Perhaps tell those you meet where you learned what you know.
Brilliant. Okay, so now let me just like go back
You know,
and raid.
Alistair, Antiva has a long tradition of royal bastards.
You don't say.
Oh, yes. They've led wars to claim the throne. Some of them have become kings. In fact, I'd say the current royal line in Antiva stems from bastard blood several times over.
Well, aren't you just chock full of useless trivia today?
Sadly, whenever a royal bastard rears their head in public and declares themselves, it often goes poorly for them.
Let me guess. They get assassinated.
Only the very popular ones.
And the unpopular ones?
Well, they get by somehow, I'm sure. There was one fellow who did quite well working as a prostitute based on his uncanny resemblance to the king. Charged a fortune.
Couldn't afford him, I take it.
That cynicism will serve you well, my friend. Hold on to it.
Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh my god, that is so funny. Okay, so I'm guessing we can come back here if we needed to, so I'm not really too worried. I don't think there's anything in here. Okay, so this is the room I was naked in, but I'm glad that am fully clothed now. Okay. Yeah, so
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
So yeah, we can come back. We'll come back to this later on. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh my god, that was so funny. Okay, so it's so upsetting because I really just want to keep taking my amazing crew, but I'm feeling that we need to hold on. Accept all, that's fine. I think I should keep, I want to keep this guy in for a while. So I want to switch him out like with other people because that was really funny. Okay, now hold on. What's next on my journal? Theta shop. Okay, so I gotta go to the Theta shop. So we're gonna go here. Theta shop. Theta shop. Oh. Royal Palace. Hold on. Theta shop. Did I just miss it? Huh. Okay, well, let's just do this. Let's go here. Wait, maybe it's actually here. Let me go back to the regular oh. Another fight. Another fight.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy. More enemies ahead.
All right. Why can't I do anything? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, hold on. I want to just make sure everybody that I need to protect is still alive. Like, and no one's dying. Yeah, this guy needs health. See? There we go. Alright, so we're gonna do a shock. There we go. Let's do blizzard. Okay, I need to keep this guy alive.
A little bloodletting, I see.
And I'll give this guy... Okay, hold on. Oh, this guy needs health too. Oh my gosh. On. And this guy needs health. Wow, they're also... Did this guy die? Aw, two of them died. I really tried not to have that happen, but...
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. The back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Okay. So that means that we're gonna have even more missions in Denerim. Alright.
Very well.
Okay, so let me go back. Oh, I can go here now. Alright, so let's continue on our trip. Are you serious? What now? I don't see anything. Oh. Why are all you so mean?
This really gets the blood pumping.
It shall be done. As you say. Very well. As you say.
Not so fast.
We must gain the advantage.
Ooh, now the fun part.
Alright. Wait, are we still fighting people? Who's that? Oh shoot, yeah, we are.
Very well.
Adequate.
I thought we were done. Apparently not.
It shall be done.
It shall be done.
It is begun.
There we go. Back to the market. So it might be here, actually, the Thetis one.
Message for you, my lord.
Who?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Okay. Anonymous letter added. Now, can I actually see the anonymous letter? Is that possible? Is it important? Is it letter? Anonymous letter? Where's the... Oh. A cryptic letter from an Antivan crow that directs you back to the room of... Oh! Oh my gosh. You can read this stuff. Amidst the rambling about local legends and ancient trade routes, the passage stands out. The village of Haven in the Frostback seems to be a good place to start. Pity it's not on any of the maps. Okay. What's this letter? A letter found in... Okay. What the heck is that? A malformed organ. Ew. Scroll of banisters? A scroll containing information about blood mage rituals. Ew. Notice of termination. A letter from a mage to his apprentices letting them know their services are no longer required. Love letter. Wealthy. Okay. Inscription. A letter informing the addressee that they are sworn an oath to aid. Okay. Signed here. Storage room crest. Okay. Alistair's rose. Oh, that's so cute. That's very cute. Thanks, Alistair. I feel very special.
Were you really in that cage for 20 days?
It might have been closer to 30. I stopped counting after a while.
What did you do? I mean, 20 days is a long time to sit in one place and do nothing.
On good days, I posed riddles to the passers-by, offering them treasures in exchange for correct answers.
Really?
No.
Aw, too bad. That's got serious potential.
Alright, so strength going up for you. He needs to have 40 strength by the end. I don't really know what to do, so from here, I'm going to allow you to auto level up. Why?
Right.
Oh, no, wrong person. That's why. You're not allowed to auto level up. No. Okay. You are not allowed to anymore. So I need to control your strength. Alright, so... Okay, so I am sorry, but I do not like him.
Vashaden.
I don't.
Yes.
Let's do it. Okay, I'm just looking for places. Is it here? Yeah, Wonders of the Theta shop, maybe. I really hate that I'm doing this, but I'm doing it. Theta shop has expensive, fancy sword. Okay.
Right.
Oops, wrong person.
You must know that murder is wrong, I assume.
I'm sorry, are you speaking to me?
That is why you wish to leave your crows. A crisis of conscience.
Yes, that is exactly it.
Joke if you wish, but I have the feeling that deep down you regret the life you have lived.
It's true. I regret it all.
Must you be such a child? Are you incapable of a single serious conversation?
I know. I'm terrible and it makes me sad. May I rest my head in your bosom? I wish to cry.
You can cry well away from my bosom, I'm certain.
Did I tell you I was an orphan? I never knew my mother.
Egad, I give up.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Yes, make it quick.
I have a note here from your master.
Strange. Let's see this. I knew it. I gave that man the best 7 weeks of my life. Well, I guess he won't have me to push around anymore. Ha!
Quest updated. Cool. Didn't even know I had a quest. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Oh, yeah, book. Alright. Let's go up here.
Oh, and here I thought the Wonders of Thedas might be a whorehouse. Pity.
Where do you think they get all this stuff? You think they, have any miniature golem dolls?
Jade, carved and polished into the shape of a large... Oh, I see. Well, that's just rude.
Okay. What? Okay, I had it active and it wasn't making me... Oh, weird.
This weather is miserable.
Wait.
Ah, a peasant. How delightful.
You're ill. I'm a herbalist of some skill.
You are? I've been meaning to stop by the apothecary. I have this tickle in the back of my throat.
Breathe deeply for me, then breathe out.
For a drably dressed commoner, you seem knowledgeable enough.
I need to listen to your lungs. Oh, do I have to remove her armor?
Is that really necessary?
Many deadly ailments start off as a simple cough.
You're the expert. Could you help me with the straps?
Gosh, I'd be happy to help.
This may take a moment. Bloody straps. There's nothing wrong with me, right?
Brew this tea. Drink thrice daily. You'll be fine.
How uncommonly generous. Good day.
All right, so I got the sword.
You don't look like much of an herbalist.
I am, though. But I'm glad that I was able to get your item. Okay, so there was something over here. Oh, no, nothing. Oh, what's over here? Warehouse? Okay, so where was that last place I was supposed to go on the map for him? Crime wave. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's in the town. It is in the town. Okay, what's in the warehouse? I want more dialogue between Win and Zev. That is so funny. They're hilarious. I'm definitely on.
It has begun.
I'm definitely on Team Win. That's way funnier than this dialogue is way funnier than Dragon Age Inquisition banter. I will say that for sure. This is so much funnier. What happened to the writers? Like, seriously, this is way better. Yeah, but see, I cheated. I cheated my skills, and look at me. I got 2 of those. 4 of those. Yeah, I cheated. Because I'm not here to play the game. I'm here to play the story. I just want to get through the game as fast as possible without missing any of the major story bits. Yeah, I did. Didn't you just hear it? It's so funny. Cracked up.
This is where the nobility comes to get drunk and decide who is the most self-important of them all. Good times.
A place for the wealthy noblemen to drunkenly lounge about and wait their turn to be pickpocketed? Marvelous.
I wonder if they have a good plum wine.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help? Maybe with something not strictly legal? No. Have you heard any rumors?
The Darkspawn have attacked Lothering. I don't think everyone even had fled by the time they came either. Word has it they swarmed the entire area, making off with prisoners and burning down the buildings, and then they were gone. Just as quick. I wonder if there's anyone left. I heard some chanters were going to head down south, maybe to try to find some survivors. I'm not holding out hope myself. Anything else you need?
Anyone need help? Maybe with something not strictly legal? Alright. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing illegal activities? I'm so upset with myself. I do not want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna switch the party. If we're doing illegal stuff, I don't want Win to see me. Alright, Win's gotta go. Love you, Win. Bye, Win.
Horse fillers. Indeed.
I'm gonna take her. This is my corruption starting at the beginning. You know? That's why she becomes a thief in Dragon Age Inquisition, because she saw me do it.
Now we drink more!
I'm a Crimson Ore! Which way you looking, or we'll rip your damned eyes out and piss in your skull! Another round for me,
I suppose you want to drink now, do you?
That's definitely Dr. Chakwas. 100%.
Now we drink more!
Okay, well, you guys are so amazing.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Alright, Blackstone quests. I'm picking up some quests. Alright.
Now we drink more!
Okie dokie.
All the news is troubling these days. When will the war end?
My shift's nearly over. Thank Andraste.
Okay, let's go this way.
So I imagine it has been some time for you, Liliana.
Some time for me? I do not know what you mean.
Some time since your last knocked boots, shall we say?
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that.
I feel the same way.
Well, now that that's out of the way, yes?
Never mind. Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt that conversation. I laughed and got excited and clicked my mouse button. But I'm sure it would have been really funny. I'm really pissed.
You hear about the note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about.
Just see the conversation stays civil. If this is a trap,
Zevran, is it? You are Talisan's responsibility. Other crows may try to kill you, but in my eyes, you're already dead. So, you are of no notice. But the warden here, he is of great interest to me.
I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
Go on.
It takes time to do a good job. Pride in your work and all. But customers have expectations. Not many people to turn to if you're short-staffed in some lines of work. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
You're tragically mistaken if you think I'm an assassin.
See. Then we are wasting time. No offense meant. Talk to Caesar back at our stall if you want to buy something. No hard feelings, right?
Yeah, no. I'm definitely not doing that. And that exclamation mark might go away. Why would people think I... See, I should have said the same thing to that Sir Perth guy instead of me doing all these stupid stealing missions. So mad at myself.
It is begun. Perhaps I could have a try at that. I shall do it.
Alright. I hate that I'm stealing. The only reason I'm actually not as mad about it is because...
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Of course. I'll do it.
Is because Liliana is gonna learn what it means to steal things, and that is the only reason. Because she becomes a little bit of a secrets and thief and stuff in Dragon Age Inquisition. So I building the story. Otherwise, I'm very unhappy about this. There's no way I am doing that. Sorry. I'm a Paragon player. You're a mean player.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Alright, there we go. Okay, got it. Yeah, okay, so I did all of the thieving, but I kind of, like I said, I wish I didn't. I hate that I did that. I didn't know that there was a way for me to say no, though. Like, I should have paid more attention. Oh, I'm so sad. I would have totally said, no, I'm not a thief. But, I mean, at the same time, I wanted to try out the ability. So sad.
Warden, rumours are flying about the break-in at the Nord Noble Tavern, and for some odd reason, no one feels too sorry for that milk cow, Lady Sophie. In regards to our other business, once Sir Nancine realises she's robbed, I bet she'll be furious. That's delicious. Truly well done. You have time for another?
No. No.
Right you are.
Do I have to keep doing his request? This sucks. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Good to see you back.
You need more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denerim won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Alright, well, I guess I'll go back and just kind of pick up this last request.
Good to see you, Warden.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked. It'll cost you.
Yeah. Okay, is there any more?
No luck yet, eh? Keep trying. One noble ass at a time.
Oh, okay.
I have a big opportunity for you.
Okay. So I picked up 2 more. Alright, so I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal. Silver bars from the city. Oh, okay. Well, at least I don't feel bad about getting him. So, in the marketplace. Oh, so it's right here. Do I have to steal a key or something? I think I do. I have to get a key for it. Okay, let me do this one real quick. Oh, no! I don't remember the last time I saved. It's been a while. See, these side missions, they get me because I get confused. Oh, no. Back alleys. This was 11:05. So 20 minutes. Oh, no. You know what? 20 minutes. That's a long time. That's a really long time. Oh, no. I think I'm going to save the game and call it a day. I can't believe I have to do all of that again. Oh, what a shame. That's 20 minutes of stuff. Well, the good news is I can recreate the Liliana and Zevron dialogue because I totally messed that up. Accidentally, did not mean to do it. So at least we get that. That's the one good thing, I guess, that comes out of all of this. But, oh, and he also needs to level up. So level up your strength. I have to keep doing that because I really, really do need him to get, like, I think it's 40 strength in the end. So, but I don't want him to assign his talents points. And same with Morgan. I need to level up her magic because there's a special staff that I want to give her. And I'm just waiting until she gets like 40 magic, but I just don't want her to give it to anywhere. She doesn't need it. You know what I mean? So I guess I will... Yeah, Denerim is like no joke. Like we have so much to do. I'm thinking, did I get the crime wave already? Yeah, I did. See, I already stole the lady's purse. Okay, well, you know what? Even though I already did this on camera once, I will do it again because I want to, I don't want to miss any dialogue between the players. Oh my God. That means that I still have to, I could listen to wins again. Oh my God, that was so funny. Yeah, I definitely will be doing wins again too, because that was hilarious. Oh my gosh, so funny. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to go off and do some stuff. But honestly, for the most part, I think I intend on playing this entire game on stream because there's so much dialogue. It's like crazy. Like there's so much dialogue between the characters like during like the regular parts of the mission. So I want you all to hear as much of it as you can. So I will probably play most of this on camera. And so yeah, unfortunately I won't be doing a lot off camera. The only stuff I plan on doing off camera really is like going to camp and like sorting out my armor and stuff. That's like the only time I do stuff off camera. So you know what, actually, in that case, let me finish this part real quick.
Enemies approaching.
Wow, I can't see them.
Shall be done. It is begun. It is begun. I shall do it. As you say.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
I can't move.
And we're still alive.
All right. Well, I got royally kicked in the butt that time, but it's all good.
As you say.
Okay, so here.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
All good. Got it myself. So yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? So basically, since I'm here, I'm gonna go back to Denerim, and I am going to go to camp. Because if I go to camp...
Message for you, my lord.
Oh?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to camp. So then that way I can kind of... I think I might have already collected a bunch of stuff. Not too much, actually. But I am gonna try to see if I can sell some of this. So if I go to camp, that way you literally won't miss anything. So that'll be good. So let's do travel. And then next time we come, we will start in Denerim. So yeah, so save and save. So we'll do Denerim again. The Denerim is going to be like 15 parts at this point. Like, holy moly, it's going to be crazy. So let me give one item before we wrap this up, actually. Hold on. I have a gift for our friend here. Is it the Dalish gloves? What was the gift that I had for him? Let me double check. Dalish gloves, yep. Oops.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
I thought you might like them.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick and it had more embroidery, but these are very close and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
That's actually the second gift I gave you. So yes, I have given you a gift before, just saying, but that's fine. Okay, so I will be back later today. I love being back at camp. This is like one of my favorite places to be. Can we go to sleep though? Is there like a way to actually sleep in these tents? Because I swear I saw a scene where like people were sleeping and I was like, oh, well then why can't I sleep? Anyway, so, and I have a mod for that too. So anyway, all right. So I will see you all in the next part, which will be later today. And I'm going to just organize some stuff, research a little bit of stuff. And yeah, I have to do a few things, but I just trying to figure out like the best order to do them. So I will see you all in the next part. Bye for now.